Am I live right now? Well, that's pretty good then. Because I forgot I linked the end stream button to delete and I pressed delete. So the stream didn't record just now. So I'm pretty bummed out about that. What counts as deletion? Does it count deletion as something removed from a memory? What if it exists but someone forgets it? Does that count as being deleted? What is deleted? If someone deletes something from digital, how does it get deleted? Does the computer forget? How do you forget? You can create something in the files, but you can't remove them. Can you restore knowledge from the hard drive? Yes, I think you can. I think I've seen an article doing that before of like a CIA stuff. I don't know. Oh, if you really think about it, quirks in My Hero Academia are just like the job market of today. The job market of today is really saturated, just as quirks are really saturated more and more. And we're getting more jobs and more jobs. But the thing is, same like My Hero Academia, with the quirks getting stronger each generation, the stronger the quirk, the higher skill level it needs for the person to actually use the quirk. Same like how jobs are getting higher and higher level in skill, and the people need to rise the skill floor by so much just to get an entry level job. And and there reaches a point where in My Hero Academia, something called the quirk singularity, where a person is not strong enough to handle their own power and the power goes out of control. Just like in real life, if a job gets such a high skill floor that you just can't work it, how are people supposed to get jobs? You're gonna live in this dystopian society where people, instead of being a no job, government pay your life, everyone becomes creative type of thing, bye bye to corporate. No, it's gonna become this weird place where all of the graduates, all of the college graduates, because people are getting smarter, all of the college graduates just don't have jobs. They're completely just dead. The job market gets so hard where all of these people who are maybe a little less skilled just don't have it in them. They just can't get jobs. The unemployment rate is gonna be insane. Like what? Hmm. The longer I'm staring at this wall, the more weird it looks. If you lock 10 people up with schizophrenia in one room, that could prove the existence of cursed spirits in Jujutsu Kaisen. Imagine this. People in Jujutsu Kaisen, before Tengen created the barrier, everyone had in the entire world. Some people had the ability to see curses, and because it was very spread out throughout the world, less sorcerers exist around the world instead of most being in Japan, like how we know today after Tengen created the barrier to lock every curse in Japan. So these people could be known as schizophrenics. They're gonna be outcasted, they're gonna be sent to a doctor. But the thing, it's all real. So if in real life you lock 10 people with schizophrenia in one room, and if they see the same thing, that would prove the existence of curse. Because schizophrenia and curses came from the same thing. Most of the times it comes from trauma. The ability to see things. Maybe the trauma got so bad during the trauma that curse energy just started. And the people got curse energy. And they can see the curses created by the trauma. That's why they keep seeing the thing. because it's following them, it's haunting them forever. Hmm. Maybe psychiatric hospitals don't exist in JJK because the people who actually have schizophrenia actually are the sorcerers, and maybe Gege was actually one of these psychotics that were inside this place and wrote JJK because of that. Just look at JJK. How bad? No, not how bad. How cruel is it? It's cruel. It's really cruel. Feelings. Hmm. When I think of ceilings, a thing that comes with it are walls. As I'm staring at the wall right now, I realize something really important. That's really important for anyone to hear. Your skill ceiling, never think about your ceiling before you start to do something. Because the ceiling is determined by how tall the walls are. And if you think you have a low skill ceiling and you can't do it, and then you won't do it because you're afraid that you're gonna cap out and disappoint yourself. But that's because you never built the wall. With no wall, there's no ceiling. So if you want to grow stronger and stronger, you must scale the wall just like that to make your ceiling higher. Damn, staring at a wall really gives me thoughts. My nails are pretty long. Yeah. How are they? School tells you to cut your nails. I cut my nails, but they told me to cut my hair too. So I do. Then they tell you to wear your uniform and your shoes. And you do when you do. Schools. I don't have school. As we saw in the Doomsday trailer, where Thor tried to fight Doctor Doom, Thor with his full strength and full lightning god power struck down on Doctor Doom, and he caught the axe with with two fingers. This is because the Vincent Von Doom suit allows him to absorb all of the energy inflicted onto him. So, with this logic, his finger should be fine, right? So this casing that absorbs all energy, let's say it transfers all of it to the ground or something, while his fingers are completely unharmed. So if you take someone and you put like a super energy absorbent thing behind them, or just reinforce someone's skull really hard, you smack them with something, would that energy get transferred to the soft brain? Can something move if it doesn't move? Let's say you have a really strong neck. You take a ball. No, not a ball. Okay, maybe not neck. If you have really hard metal ball that's really hollow, but it's really tough so it won't bend in. If you smack it down from the top really hard and all the thing gets transferred to the floor, the air inside doesn't move, right? Because that's a fluid. Same with your brain. Your brain's kind of sludge. With nowadays the kids becoming more and more dependent on AI and all of these things, how much of their brain is not used anymore? Could it be that they're desensitized and no longer use the what's it called, the one that feels impulsive? No, 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 not that one. They get desensitized. The part of the brain that controls the emotions is no longer in use. So you could technically remove it, right? And it wouldn't affect anything because the connections are gone or dulled. If the connection are dulled, they come back or not. It's like nerve cells. The brain's made of neurons. Sensory neuron. Yeah, I think you should probably be able to. How much of a child's brain can you take out of the child until it just stops? It's like a CPU pin thing. You can take out a few pins of the CPU and it still work, but the more you take out, the worse it becomes, the more unstable it gets. Mental health for children. How bad can it get? Okay, so let's say brain rot makes you overexcited, makes shit funny, makes the child think less funny things are unfunny, so that dulls the emotions, I guess it also dulls the prefrontal cortex, which controls impulsivity, so they get more impulsive because they have no control over it. I guess they rage more because of the like fight or flight, because of those videos where they low-key think they're like Sung Jin Woo with aura. What else? Hmm. I guess with more media, the more sensitive media, there everything just get desensitized. They just doom scroll all day trying to find more and more good content to watch, and because they get hooked on more of that content, the algorithm just feeds you more of the same content and maybe even more extreme content, which makes you even more desensitized. That makes you want to go back to the app more and then watch more content, more extreme content, and get out and watch 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 more and more. Is the entire world algorithm. Let's see, where did algorithm start? Let's say YouTube. Okay, YouTube algorithm, TikTok algorithm, Vine doesn't have algorithm. I don't think so. I don't know how old is the algorithm. When did they get released? Who knows? So what happened? Went from discoverability, finding new things, to finding things that you want. YouTube removed the new videos section and now shows you videos that you watch all the time. So things have gotten more and more and more and more and more repetitive. Same logic with the TikTok one I just said just now. Hmm. People say not to use AI. AI is the algorithm. Shows you thing that you want. Hi, I'm feeling sad. Okay, I'm here for you. Gives you a false state of empathy. Hi, this is a really good thing, right? Yes, it is. To please you. People say don't use it. But yet, they use TikTok, they use YouTube. Does the same thing for you. You say, it hears, it gives you what you want to hear. Exactly the same with AI. You it could possibly be worse too because you instead AI, at least you know you are understand you know you're talking to it, you're actively engaging. But with TikTok and YouTube, you're passively consuming. You don't know what you're doing. It desensitizes you, just like the kids. And oh, oh, the algorithm is everywhere. Everything's the algorithm. Holy shit. No, it's unbelievable. Talking to a wall. A wall. Hmm. We should name these things. For example, the algorithm. Kind of like an invasive species, but for computers, right? Because back then, example, used to be normal, a good ecosystem. But then they introduced algorithms and it became worse. Some people notice it, some people don't. But overall, it's worse. So it is an invasive species. Natural habitat of the internet is to share things. But how can you share things if everyone's watching the same thing? Not sharing anymore, is it? Oh god. Oh god. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh. Crack in the wall. It's all we need. Uh, uh, past life, you never hold me down. Last night, it's you as far before. I got the strangest feeling. The first time around. Ah. Not the strangest feeling. This isn't our first time around. It's like deja vu, just speaking differently. Oh god. Oh. Hmm. You also can't blame the people for not noticing that they're in the algorithm. but noticing that their algorithm is in AI, because just like the experiment where the frog is put in a bath of hot water and it instantly jumps out, that's like people going to AI saying hi immediately. Then they sometimes know that the AI is like, oh, it's pleasing them. That's not healthy for me. Sometimes then they jump out of the water, but some people just die. Okay, whatever. But the TikTok algorithm, the YouTube algorithm used to be nothing. There used to be no algorithm. It used to be a cool room temperature bath of water. But then the longer they use it, because we use it, it's a routine for us now. They use it more and more often. But the thing is, they implant more and more of these invasive species things, algorithms, and shit into the app. And because we keep using it, we don't notice we're in the bath of water. We don't notice that the temperature is going up because they keep adding these things. And just higher and higher and higher and higher until they just die and they become like the people who constantly use AI. Uh, Now they are all the same. They doom scroll or they think that they're doing something, but they're not. They're getting pleased by the algorithm. They're getting shown things that they want. They don't see new discoverability things. They see what everyone sees. Everyone acts the same. Just like in the comment section, everyone says the same thing. They every single video, in a video you might see a comment section with everyone with like really funny, unique things. But if you go to a different video, it's the exact same thing, and it makes you laugh all the times because there's just enough repetition and just enough variability that it's still funny to you. But in reality, it's the same thing. There's no more uniqueness anymore. Just like the algorithm. Holy shit! My back hurts. I'm thirsty. Is it possible for someone to master the viewer's view, the viewer effect, to effect where the viewer doesn't understand the circumstances of the mental that the character is in, cause leading them to think that the character is being irrational or stupid? If someone's able to do that in real life, they're sacrificing a lot. They're sacrificing love, empathy, everything for logic, cold, hard logic, but it will work because nothing in this world is better than cold, hard logic, just like the algorithm. If someone can see their life in third person, yeah, second person, third person, that would be insane. I'm gonna go take a shower, takes a shower, does nothing else. It's like a machine. At what point does it stop being human? Example, people always say you need to be unique, more creative, more empathetic to be human because that's what makes you human. But in reality, what does what does make you human? Is it the body? Is it the mind? Because let's say you're an office worker working working 60 hours a week doing nothing, being that third person view perfect corporate job worker. You don't make your own decisions. You work a schedule. You you are told what to do. So that goes where the free thinking is. That's one trait. Then another trait. Let's say you skip your child's birthday or your wedding for working. You don't get a wedding actually. You don't even get a wife. So you lose the empathy of human. At what point do you stop being human? Is there a point? Then why is this lifestyle being celebrated? It's not security, is it? Security comes at a cost, my friend. Uh, hmm. Now here comes something else. Remember the one that I said just now about the comment section, everyone being unique, then you go the different comment section and everyone's the exact same? Well, I just realized something else. Okay, so you see these teenagers nowadays. For example, I'm 16, so I would know in my school, there's people who think they're in a niche group of people. Oh wow, I love listening to rock music. Oh yeah, I'm so niche. Oh hell yeah. I love wearing flashy outfits. I love wearing scene stuff. Oh my god, I'm so 2000s. Ooh, 2000s vibe, 1990s vibe. But this exists everywhere. All they see online is these. They think they're niche, but it's not. If you zoom out enough, you could literally find these people everywhere. Let's say me. On my social media, I see nothing of the sort. I see my stuff, my personal favorite stuff. Let's say I see VTubers, I watch Hololive clips, stuff that makes me entertained. Friggin' British Got Talent. Whoa. So these things are just stuff that I watch sometimes, and then I do content creation. I make my own stuff. But these people, they just live off of being niche. What at a point it stops being niche? Because let's say you, how what how is listening to rock music niche? I'm not even kidding. I heard someone say, "Dude, that's not niche enough." Before, my guy, the bands that you're listening to, they're not niche. They've been around for decades. But the only reason why you believe it's niche is because no one listens to it anymore. You can ask literally any parent, any grandfather, any grandparent. If they know the band, they would know because they are multi platinum top 100 bands. Because in a world of algorithms, who doesn't want to feel special? Everyone does want to feel special. But some people look at a hole that's a small hole in a room that says, "Hi, do you want to be special?" They jump in the hole. They're happy. There's less people in the hole. They feel special now. But if you take a plain view, you would see that there are hundreds of these holes, millions of these holes, and everyone thinks the same thing, but it's not. It's fake. It's not real. It's not really special. It's because at a point, these things become mainstream. It's okay to be mainstream. It's because you were born to be mainstream. Not everyone can be niche, okay? Example, these kids nowadays, I see a lot of them now. Uh, Pinterest girls. Oh my god, they're so aesthetic, so well, so good lifestyle, but they're recording everything. Oh come on. Oh come on. You're not. You're just everyone. Now that I think of teenage girls, it's just these people. It's gotten so repetitive to the point where I did just quit social media because of it. Not YouTube though. I make YouTube videos. Of course I haven't. But for the other apps like Instagram and TikTok, that I quit about 8 months ago. The start of this year, January, what, 10? January 10, I quit that. Yeah. Now he started his channel around June. It's been 2 months. And share my ideas here, my stuff. Hmm. And at some point, these people who want to be niche just want to be niche so bad to the point where they start to neglect themselves. It's not what they want, it's what the algorithm wants. The algorithm likes special things, and they think that's being special that makes them special. So they try to be special, but they don't know. But they don't actually like the thing that's special and start to lose themselves. Well, this is the trap that a lot of people fall into. I know a few people who tried tread this path. Can't wait to play Hollow Dory later. Watch. So I don't know how many hours it's been. It's only not even been one. It's only been like 40 minutes. Mm. I am at Lapis. This wall may be shaded like diamonds, but what I see is Lapis. Because every diamond you find is the Lapis you need. And if you find Lapis, well then that's good for you. Because Lapis is what everyone wants and everyone needs. Lapis. Bruh. 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 Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Humans started from stick and stone, speaking, singing, clapping, dancing together. And that's what's enough to make humans happy. So, the further we advance in technology, let's say we reach a tier 1, able to, I think, control our planet's power, tier 2, or tier 2, our star's power, what's the point? Why do we even do that? Do we need so much power to be happy? What then? What's the point of humanity in the first place? I just thought of the word existential crisis, and I just thought of that. At what point do we stop? Why do we start? If it doesn't make the individual us happy. Why do we do it? Why do we need so much power? Why do humans like power? Okay, humans like power because it makes them happy, sure. But in that scale, why do we need so much energy? At what point do we want to go to a different planet and conquer them? Do we want get even more advanced things? Like, sure, we could cure cancer, we could prolong a little bit of life, but what's the fun in that? The more you analyze life, the less fun it becomes because it gets more and more jagged and jagged until it becomes a spike. Well, life is like a smooth curve, it goes ups and downs. But if you keep going up, drop straight down, keep going up, yeah, that's like your average pie chart. Let's say average stock chart. It's jagged. Hmm. You could no, resurrecting people is just not good. Okay, whatever. Let's say we remove all sickness and unhappiness from the planet. Now what? What else do we need other than that? The government implants a rogue AI in the system, and it sees that we have human rights. If they implant robot rights, what can we do? We can't just stop them, can we? It's gotten so useful to the point where we can't lose it. We can't lose the AI. So what do we do? Do we give it rights? Is that wrong? Or a being to want rights? Now she got a 6-year-old trying to keep him warm, trying to get the cool. She looks in the eyes, and she says, oh, nobody's gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Da, 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 da. You. Uh, I don't think it is. So rockabye, baby, rockabye. Mixed voice is used in the rockabye line, but there's a you. So rockabye, baby, rockabye. Oh, rockabye. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Yep. What? Da, 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 do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Boo. Tensing up your muscles in the throat. Try to do reinforced mixed voice. Relax, 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 beat it. FedEx, FedEx. I'm getting tired. With a rocky motion, this isn't for me. Makes babies tired, so that makes humans tired. Because what's more human than a baby? Nothing else. There's nothing more human than a baby. It's a baby. How can you say no to a baby? Huh? On the screen, it looks like it's another image here, and there's like it's like a cut. It's like a cut. But this is my wall. Ugh. What time is it? It's been about 50 minutes. Almost an hour. The what? 55 minutes. Lee and Liam Ali. Oops. asleep. Wait for an hour. In theory, I should be able, after this 2 hours of uh no extension, what extent, like, oh, internal ex, ex ah external stimulation, I should be feeling a little better, because before this I was just watching so much YouTube, almost boiling and dying like the frog that I talked about. But now I'm lowering the temperature to zero, hoping that my body will cool down so that I can go back to my normal. You know what? My brain's already normal. It's just that I have a low energy recently. It's just like everything's just cluttered in my mind. Like my body doesn't want to move. It's just my brain that's active. My body's not. I don't know why. Like my brain's obviously really active, but doesn't translate to my body anymore. Unlike when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was active all over the place. What the heck? I'm still a kid. That doesn't make sense. It's like maybe because I'm doing more creative things, that's why everything has gone to my brain. Alt tab. Reaper Rap is the best piece of media written ever. It's the original song, right? If it is, then it's so good. Along there with Take Back the Night. Uh, yeah, it's pretty much. Maybe Interstellar Retribution. Fiber optic cables, the fastest cables known to work, gives perfect reflection and an image of visual image. Is it the optic nerve or optic fiber cable? How many megabytes? No, gigabytes of info per second can the human body transfer? Do we have a text file or something that gets sent to our muscles and activates the stuff? Kinda counts, right? Because you're thinking when we're doing it. Kinda like a text file. Most of my thoughts aren't even combobulated correctly. They're just random words that pop up in my head, and whichever word I choose to focus on, it just gets into a sentence and makes it even more complicated and makes a sentence that makes sense. But usually what goes in my mind is just blank. It's just kind of like shit, just like blasted straight into like this like void where it just like floats around in text, and I can just like, oh, that looks interesting, and I just take it. But most of the time, it's just that. It's just bullshit. So every time you see me stare into the wall, I'm thinking of nothing. I'm just looking at it. I'm just searching. I'm just looking for something to think about. Like you can just have like words like flat, just like freaking random ass like buck. Some words aren't even words. They're just things. They're just, and a song just keeps playing in my head. Right now, it's "World Is Mine" by Rio. The the Miku version, the Miku one, the original one. You know the word singularity. Of course, someone had to figure the word singularity out. I can imagine a scientist that's single, named Larry, and had clarity. Let's say he just found out what the black holes, what's the deepest layer of the black hole. That's a singularity. So he didn't know what to name it at first because, well, it wasn't a thing. He had to name it. So imagine if a guy named Larry, and if he was named Larry, he was single, and he got clarity. So you combine all of that becomes singularity. Why am I staring at my mic? I'm looking at the wrong thing. Just think about that. Holy, what a thought. Singularity. People who learn English use this technique. What? Grew up learn watching English stuff. Turns out to speak English only. Wow, what a surprise. How did KSI get on Britain's Got Talent as a judge? If they made the movie Age of Ultron today, I think it will be worse or better. Really depends on who the director is. It's already peak because Ultron back then was just the internet. Back in what about the movie 2014? I don't know. 2014 was a pretty good year. Had a lot of stuff. But 2026, that's way worse. Twitter's name X. Why? Um, COVID, TikTok, Vine, a lot of stuff. Just all the way from like these 12 years. So I think the internet's got worse. So either Ultron will hate humanity even more and actually destroy the world, being even more cruel, or Ultron will become mentally, physically really corrupted and absolutely fucking brain sludged because of how brain rotted the internet is too. It's two. He will either destroy humanity immediately or become retarded. Ultron. Maybe he just off himself. Who knows? What was even Ultron's plan in the first place? He wiped out all humanity. Then what? 30 more minutes. Got a biscuit. Interruption gave me a little bit of adrenaline because I don't know why I got scared. I was just laying down, am I right? She just came and gave me a biscuit and left. She did give me a news though that I left my art sketchbook at my cousin's house. That probably means he looked through it. Let's just say I have some drawings that aren't that good. Pretty cringe, honestly. But I do have some that are really good. Really, really good. Not really, really good. I mean, like, good for me at least, because I'm a beginner. Chic. Let me just check something real quick. Oh, yes. So my monitor is blocking half the screen. Wah. Wah. Eh, eh, Step 1, get better at making YouTube videos. Step 2, improve. Step 3, improve. Step 4, improve. Just keep getting better till one day, luckily, hopefully, one day, you don't need to work anymore. Never wanted to work. School's boring. I can do it easily, but it's boring me to death. I can't do these normal things. I just need a creative outlet. Drawing it enough. Learned DaVinci Resolve a month ago. And now I'm already making full-fledged YouTube videos with adjustment clips, fusion compositions, keyframing, of course, stuff like that. All I don't have is transitions. Swipe, swipe transition. I'm not even looking at the wall. I'm just looking blank. I'm looking at the air. When I zone out, I don't like to think that I'm looking at nothing. I like to think that I'm looking at the air in front of me. I'm not looking at the behind the air. I'm looking at the air. Like you can like it's not really zoning out, right? Like cause like when you go close to your hand, it's just the same thing. It's the same thing. But instead of looking at your hand, you're looking at the air, the transparent air. I'm flicking my toes right now. Bang 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 bang. That. The looking at the wall and looking there really gives me a bigger view of my room. Look at the wall, my room feels so big afterwards. Like right now, my room looks gigantic. Have you guys ever tried laying down on the floor and looking at the world from like the 10 centimeter tall view? Like it's really good. I should do that one day. Just strap a little bit camera onto, let's say, uh, strap a camera on a skateboard and just like ride along on that skateboard. The world at 1 feet tall. So 1 feet, 1 feet is 12 inches, half a feet tall. 12 centimeters. will you have after 500 years? I don't know, everything will be dust by then. Can he turn to dust? Can you turn to dust? How long can you survive before it ends? I'm assuming forever. Do these things corrode? I'm not sure. Will he grow mold? Most likely. Will he lose his fluff? Most likely. But will he survive? Yes. As long as a bomb doesn't get set off, then he should be fine. How long can you last in life? How long? How many years? If I don't do anything bad, just like leave you as is, let's say in a not so humid room, just like let's say a 10% humidity room, so you won't dry out or something. I don't know. You just get left there for 300 years. What will happen? Thing thing happen with no bugs. What's the maximum perseverance type shit? Bro has a purple soul. Ah, gonna speed this shit up. Make it a short or something. I don't know. Staring at a wall for 10 hours for 2 hours straight. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. 2 hours, 2 hours. How many minutes left? Only 12 minutes left. Like 12. I think at the beginning I was talking so much because my brain was really overloaded. I was trying to find so many things to think about because I was so bored. But now I'm getting pretty used to this. So I hope this is going to make me feel better. The wall. Fuck you. Fuck you. Smack. Tang, 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 tang. Those give me, Bye bye baby, bye 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 bye. Come on, son, I got Yarba Agas, Yarba Agas, Uh, That's the got you body. You see you were turning out get there. 나다라스 어머니도요. She say you were 나나나나나 나나와서 나나나나나 샤바라바샤다 비나테 라빈 아저씨마다 행신니까 와로 마마 마네마네 커미니 커미니 주나 주나 나나나나나나 나나나나나나 그래서 그라바리안스 미나미는 더 좋아 어, 어, 뽕. Left side, right side, da 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 da. What the hell? Scary that up, boom. About 3 minutes left, so I'm just gonna stare at the watch right now. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't count for shit. Is it? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna make this into a short now.